Okay. Oh, and Swisspear's teachings. Yes, draw your cards. Oh, goodbye, VV. Defeated by a 1-mana spell and a Sheoldred. Hello, folks. Welcome. I am averagezen, your host of averagezen Presents, and this is a Brawlin' Friday edition. We're going to play some Brawl today, if you believe it, and I do. We are here to play some new commanders, some homebrews, and we are here to have fun. Most of all, Zen community, bring it in for the group hugs. Oh my, yes. Oh, I feel the love. I do. Let's talk about likes, subscribes, and follows for a moment, if we may. If I have your ear. If you've already done it, you are a part of the chosen few, the Zen masters in the making. And let us talk about those of you who have not, if you would like. Just give some of your time. It does feel very good to see those joining our community, as well as your likes and comments on our videos. Keep us motivated, and people hanging out with us in chat on Twitch at averagezen Presents. Of course, people on YouTube at averagezen. If you want things like our deck list, you can scroll on down to the video description and check them out there while you're hitting like and subscribe. Thank you so much for taking that moment to stick with us. And now let's jump into the deck. Yes, the first one we're playing, a new deck, or a new commander, Neach, Pinnacle Pariah, or as they're known on paper, Dr. Octopus. Yes, Dr. Octopus. We are Dr. Octopus Brawls. Oh, what do we get for 7 mana in Dimir colors? A 4/8 that says it's a human scientist villain. Other villains you control get +2/+2. Your maximum hand size is 8. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 8 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Okay, so number one, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There aren't a whole lot of villains. There's Through the Omen Paths / Spider-Man, and that's it. So we're playing some changelings. So of course we're playing Black Market Connections, as well as this guy here, Faceless Agent. I assume this is an alchemy card. So maybe swap this up with another changeling if you're playing on paper. The big draw for me, if you'll pardon the pun, to playing Neach or Dr. Octopus is the hand size is 8. That's great. But what's even better is that it refills your hand every single turn and keeps you absolutely loaded if you can keep him on the board and stick him. So by the time you pay 7 mana, you're probably out of cards. By the time you can play this, you're probably out of cards. And if you land it, then it's going to refill your hand with all the goods. You're going to be back to shooting all your creatures, your opponent's creatures down, wiping the board with Damnation and Toxic Deluge, Blasphemous Edict, and then bringing everything back with Rise of the Dark Realms. Hopefully we have Spot Removal, Feed the Cycle, Feed the Swarm, Bitter Triumph. Of course, we can ramp ourselves there with Dark Ritual. We can also counter our way there, 4 spikes. 3 steps ahead. We have, of course, Unable to Scream, Witness Protection. We are the villains today, of course. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit up that video description on YouTube. And, let's jump into it. Lands, they're all over the place. Don't mind, our big hit, though, would be awesome is if we can land a Psychosis Crawler and then lead that into a Dr. Octopus and just deal 8 to our opponent's dome at our end step while refilling our hand. I think that would be pretty nifty. We'll see what we can make happen. Ooh, up against Ishtola Knight's Blessed. This is a commander that likes to lose life and gain life and then kill us. Vigilance at the beginning of each instep. If player lost 4 or more life, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, each total deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. Okay, so they're going to be dealing damage to us and gaining life. That could also happen. They could also be losing life on their turn with like fetch lands to trigger that too. Which means our Dark Ritual to Fairy's Ageless Insight is actually wonderful with our commander. 8 cards, how about 16 cards? And we have removal, so I think, yeah, but we don't have black mana. Oh man, if only. Okay, this is a little bit better. This is much better, actually. So Cavern of Souls, of course, there aren't many villains, but we absolutely don't want our number 1 villain, Dr. Octopus, countered. We want those 8 cards, so let's start out with Wizard class. We have no maximum hand size. Check. Ledger Shredder. Oh no, that's going to be getting them so many connives. Let's go with you on villain. Let's go ahead and get that set up and cast Vinix Verbose Host. And, okay, goodbye, Vinix Verbose Host. They felt the need, the Swords to Plowshares you. You poor, poor bastard. Alright, let's pay 3 life, and how about a Faceless Agent? Cannot be countered because it is a villain, and it will replace itself, and they'll just waste a cut down on it. Okay. Alright, well, this is probably the worst villain we could have drawn. Oh, it's Eject. Okay. Well, actually, we don't mind that, do we? Let's go with... Yeah, Grave Shifter is also a changeling. Okay, let's go with, in that case, let's go with a stock up. And let's put a land in our hand. And a Black Market Connections is tempting. But, I think we got to do that. They're threatening a lot of damage. But we're going to need the card draw if they flip jacked. We don't mind pitching Arala here. That's fine. There's Istola. Alright, well, I think we absolutely cast Black Market Connections and hold up either the Negate or Sheoldred's Edict. Oddly enough, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna get rid of the Grave Shifter. I don't think there's anything in our graveyard I really care about getting back at the moment. Zach Fair, okay. It does not save them from an Edict effect, but they have 4 creatures on board. We take 7, cool. Hello, Terrigen, howdy, 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 welcome to the stream. Okay, they draw a card, but before they draw a card, we're going to have them sacrifice a non-token creature. I imagine we probably should have done this on the Zach Fair trigger. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, well, let's go you and you and you. We might as well full send. There we go. Now we're talking. Here's what I'm thinking. Well, let's go Homunculus Horde. It doesn't matter. We're at 6 life. Counterspell negated. Yeah. yeah, they've just got us because of jacked flipping. 7 damage. Okay, I mean, discard a card twice and 7 damage and draw cards and jacked. Good draw. Well, we didn't hit any removal. That's a bummer. We have a deck full of removal. It seems like that would have come in handy. Let's try again. Oh, Squall. Wonderful. It's like, what is the mechanic? Yeah, when it attacks alone, there's a mechanic for that. They could have used the mechanic word. I can't think of what it is at the moment off the top of my tongue. But they gain double strike. When Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Usually that's like some kind of exile or kill spell or something like that. They're going to be able to do in permanent form. You know, this has got potential. This has got potential. Does he have trample? He does not have trample, but he does get double strike. They'll probably give him trample. They're going to shoot him up like crazy. We can keep this. We'll see what we can do. No removal again, but... Oh, there's Imprisoned on the Moon. That counts as removal. Unless they get Swiftfoot Boots on them. Hey, Black Market Connections. That's wonderful. That works great for what we have in mind. Black and white, not known for their card draw, so I'm going to play Mischievous Mystic first and see if that bites the bullet. Because we can get that going now with Black Market Connections very quickly. Start making some tokens. Artifacts and enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less. Oh, and they've got Lightning Greaves on them. What? Okay, yeah, well. Black Market Connections, go. Lightning Greaves, equip 0. I didn't even realize that was on Arena. When did that come to Arena? It has equip 0. That's perfect for Nadu decks. Because we don't have Shuko on Arena. Oh my god, now they have Sigarda's Aid. We're just doomed. We're doomed. Until we draw the Baleful Strix. But we didn't get a land. Oh, come on, we need a land. Well, we got a treasure. And that is kind of like having a land. Let's get greedy. Let's go to Fairy's Ageless Insight. We has blockers. We're not attacking. There's Squall. Alright, notably they cannot attack at instant, or they cannot equip at instant speed. And they did not... Wait, what? Why does it have hexproof? Oh no, what have we done? We've made a grave miscalculation. Why does it have hexproof? Oh, because Champion's Helm. I have never seen that one. Okay then, well, we might just be kind of messed up unless we can do this. We can go Adawara on the Champion's Helm to get rid of it temporarily and then Imprisoned on the Moon. Do we have the mana for that? This is going to cost us 4? No, so we need a villain. We need a legendary creature. Okay, so here's my plan. Baleful Strix. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, actually. Astrologian's Planisphere. Oh, we should have played that first. No attacks. And then let's discard the villain there. And then we can get him back with this guy, Nil Vessel. Alright, so they don't have... He doesn't have trample yet. So I think we're still in this. Okay, don't play the Otawara. We're going to bounce the hexproof equipment with Otawara and then Imprisoned on the Moon. That's the plan. Man, that's an Inventor's Fair. They're going to go search for something really good, aren't they? Alright, let's just create a treasure. We don't need to lose too much life here. Because we are going to crack a land and go get a dual land? Yeah, Watery Grave, pay 2 life. It's fine. Okay, now, the plan. Oh no, we don't have enough. Not to do it this turn. Alright, we will return that from our hand, over the graveyard to our hand. And now, what? I think we gotta go and just pass the turn and hold up the Bitter Triumph. And our flash creatures. This is getting pretty hairy. Alright, they're looking for something. What are they going to get? They get to put it in their hand. Bilbo's Ring. Has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever a equipped creature attacks alone, you draw a card and... Okay. Now we gotta deal with double hexproof? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we just have to block with Baleful Strix. Alright, so here's the plan. We get rid of Bilbo's Ring. And block with Baleful Strix. No, that won't even do it. Because Baleful Strix will die from the first strike damage. Oh, it was such a beautiful plan. And then it wasn't. Alright, let's just make a treasure. So, what do we do now? We don't have a way to get rid. We don't have a way to get rid of this hexproof, man. They gave it double hexproof, and they're going to do it again next turn, and there's nothing we can do about it. There is absolutely nothing we can do about it. To make it unblockable. And we're at too low of a life for it to matter. Oh, this is unbearable. I cannot believe it. Yeah, good game. Let's see what we draw. But it doesn't matter. We don't have any mana. Yeah, oh my god. Yep. Good game. Double hexproof. Double hexproof. And they had lightning greaves on top of it. They could have given it triple hexproof. Oh my god. And we thought we were going to be able to take care of it with the Otawara and the Imprisoned on the Moon. And then they top decked Bilbo's. Jeez. On this, it would have been fine if they hadn't drawn that. As long as we could keep blocking, we would have been fine. But the second they gave it unblockable, because we were going to keep generating the fairy tokens every turn until they got rid of Mischievous Mystic. Bummer. Alright, well, at least we got to cast our commander and reload right before we died. Gobin, Gene Splice Savant, another villain. I wish we could have played him in our deck. But the red is not in our color ID. Okay, well, we have removal, we have negate, we have a couple of villains. That's really about it. I hope we draw something better. And the Phyrexian Tower is not bad, but we don't have anything we want to sacrifice to it at the moment until we get down the Watcher on the road. Voltron Squall, get out of here. Triple hexproof. Lightning Shroud, though, or Lightning Greaves. I did not realize that was on there. They didn't put that on Squall because then they couldn't target it because it has Shroud. Alright, Gobin is going to be unblockable. So we're just going to have to destroy them. Monument to Endurance is a very good card for them to get out there, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Gobin, did you need that? We needed you very much to not have that. Good game. Well, let's try it again. Negate. I've said it before. Most powerful spell in Magic the Gathering. Creatures? Yeah, we can deal with those in other ways. Negate? Too good. Ugh. How's your day, Terrigen? How are we doing? Before we get too much further, before I get your answer, I should shout out to Mrs. Zen. It's our 10th wedding anniversary, and here I am streaming Magic the Gathering. She loves me. I love her too. And Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. Oh boy, we're going to have aristocrat shenanigans. And we may get like a Blood Artist emblem that's just going to constantly kill us when things die. That being said, this isn't a terrible hand. We'll have you be on blue? Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, Verbose, host, go, you 0-4. I can't believe I still can't believe the game where they get Swords to Plowshare. This guy. Oh, okay. Well, they have a sacrifice outlet already. I'm not thrilled about that. I do want the black market connections, though. That's pretty good. Sacrifice and another creature. Okay. Are they going to sacrifice the ghoul? They did not sacrifice the ghoul. Okay, well, Toxic Deluge for 3 seems good. And, you know, the Verbose host will survive that, believe it or not. Alright, let's play our land for turn, no attacks. Lurking Spine Crawler. Okay, well, I don't like that. Let's go with Teferi's Ageless Insight and get cheeky. Yep. I kind of wanted to draw a land there. It's not looking good. Dr. Octopus, where are your lands? You're a sea creature, I understand, but there's land under the sea. Under the sea. Okay, things are getting a little dicey. We desperately need a land now. So I think Verbose Host is going to have to take a hit. You're going to have to take one for the team, Mr. Verbose Host. We need to get to a 5th land so that we can once again wipe the board. This is the problem. You don't have any creatures you want to sacrifice. They've been given so many shots to sacrifice something. They don't want to. Okay, well, let's go with Send It. Not full Send It, though. Okay, Blasphemous Edict is what we need to see. We're going to lose some more life, though. So there is that. Resolve, it's fine. We're gonna be dead here any second now. And they just refilled their hand. On the plus side, they can recast their commander for 7 mana. Sheoldred Whispering One. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, well, we have to kill that now. Oh my goodness. Let's put the Prismatic Vista on top and the Phyrexian Tower. And yeah, we'll do it like that because we don't have any creatures to sacrifice. Yeah, sure. We'll sacrifice a creature. We'll make a treasure. Command Tower. Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. Get rid of Sheoldred. And we'll get rid of the Prismatic Vista. We can no longer afford to use it. And cast... Wait, that's 4/5 mana? We'll do a Merciless Enforcers to try to get some of our life back. And Winter Night Stories. And discard... I guess... Decline and get rid of a swamp in the Phyrexian Tower. Alright, excellent. I think we're pretty well set up, especially now with Jace the Mind Sculptor. Bringer of the Last Gift. Are you kidding me? Of course. Why wouldn't they? Well, let's flash out you. Resolve and get rid of you. Resolve, jeez. Very busy on our turn, aren't they? Okay, come on. We're at 3 life. There's nothing we have that's going to get us out of this, is there? We're just going to go pay this. Get rid of you. What a Bringer of the Last Gift. Oh my god. Of course, we spent all that time getting rid of all their crazy parade of creatures that were just absolutely destroying us. We finally are able to cast something, and then they're just like, nope, we're wiping the board and bringing back our entire graveyard. Maybe we should run Bringer of the Last Gift. I have, Rise of the Dark Realms in here. Maybe Bringer of the Last Gift is actually the one we want. It is another board wipe. No, then again, no, it's not. Because it is, because it's a board wipe. That would be planning on having all... Why did they have it? I guess because they have sacrifice outlets. That makes sense. They would be So that answers our question. I finally figured out. I kept asking myself, why are they sacrificing are not sacrificing anything, and it's because all their creatures weren't sacrifice fodder, they were graveyard fodder to bring back with Bringer of the Last Gift. Weird Sephiroth strat. That was one of the stranger Sephiroth strategies that I've seen. It was throwing me off. JC. Let's see what you got with Alesha, Last Fate. Gonna be bringing stuff back from the graveyard. Probably burglar rats. We'll go with this. Oh, man. This was actually not a good... I should have looked at the Phyrexian Tower. Does not actually make black mana, so maybe we might have just screwed ourselves here. Whenever this creature dies, amass orcs 1. Okay, then. Greedy freebooter. Oh, yeah, they've got a bunch of dudes they don't mind bringing back. Alright then, well, we gotta do what we gotta do here to find a black mana source. Hopefully Thassa can help out with that. Maybe we should get rid of the Phyrexian Tower. I mean, besides Black Market connections and the Mischievous Mystic, we really don't have that many ways to make token creatures. Oh, come on. No. We need a black mana. Oh, that is a colorless mana. You suck, game. Why? Alright then. Well, that does bring us closer to having Thassa online for as a creature. Alright, well. Oh, Valgavoth? What? No, we need a black mana game. Come on. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Alright, let's go. Unable to scream number 1 on Alesha. Dark Ritual gets us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so not quite there. Let's destroy the... I don't think there's anything we want to destroy. Jeez, I'm just going to hold off. And Force Spike. Hold up Force Spike. Sure. We take 5 damage. That is an amount. Alright, come on. Land. Yes. Alright, excellent. Let's go with... Ozer gets us Thassa online and allows us to hold up the Force Spike, which doesn't seem great in retrospect, because they're just gonna now kill Ozer. We're doing what we can, man. Okay. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. We could Force Spike it, but they can pay the 1. And they have nothing that we actually want to feed the swarm on. Alright, down to 4. They can kill us next turn on board. Where are our board wipes? That's not it. That's a negate. You've got to be kidding me, game. Okay. All right, then. We just, weren't feeling up to playing that game, I guess. Ridiculous amount of creatures they got out for a ridiculous amount of 1-mana creatures they got out there that just did the job because we couldn't find a board wipe, and we found 1 spot removal spell. We got like 4 board wipes in this deck. Trouble enough just getting lands. Boy. And that was on me. I should have mulliganed that. The Phyrexian Tower. If I would have had a black mana source instead of the Phyrexian Tower at the opening hand, we would have been able to at least take some of the pressure off using that Feed the Swarm. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ululek, Fused Atrocity is going to be an Eldrazi. Commander, more than likely doubling all their nonsense for 2 mana. Okay then, we'll do this. At the very least, we have all of our colors available, and we have some interaction. Oh, Homunculus Horde's not bad. We're actually kind of on curve here. This is scary. What's going to go wrong? Alright, well, let's go with Carlos, Suave Schemer. No, I guess they're going to choose Eldrazi. They cost less now. That's concerning. Oh, Eldrazi costs less. And Faceless Agent is an Eldrazi. That's brilliant. Well, let's do that. I think we have to get rid of... Oh my. I think we have to get rid of Wrench. Excellent. Alright, well, let's get in there. Cast your Eldrazi. Yes. Yes. Now, exile your Eldrazi. Oh my. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? I'm sorry. We're sorry. We were just playing our cards. Good games, indeed. Thank you, Terrigen. Oh, we were just about to start playing all villains and reloading our hand with our villainy. Okay, yeah, well, I guess we're not sorry. We are playing villains. We are the villain deck today. Next hour, though, as cool as this deck is, it is as much fun as it is to reload our hand with 8 cards and play Dr. Octopus. I'm actually more excited about next hour's Brawl deck. But this is new, it's shiny. We're doing this, it's fun. Kathos, the Hidden Hand, oh my. This is one I've looked at before and been like, I can build something around this. I know I could. Legendary spells cost 1 less. Exile 2 legendary cards from your graveyard until end of turn. Each legendary card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. Okay. Well, we have 2 lands, and we do have really good things to do with those 2 lands. All right, let's do it. Oh, we even get a 3rd land. That's very fun. All right, we have the Mischievous Mystic. Unless they have a 1-mana counterspell for it, or removal. And then next turn we'll at least generate 1 fairy off of Baleful Strix. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Overlord of the Baelmerk. What are they gonna get? That was a whole bunch of lands and a Vraska. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we need double blue. Well, let's go Baleful Strix. Okay, well, we're doing things. We're getting there. There's Kethis. Alright, let's pay 3 life so that we can go Astrologian's Planisphere. Feed this cycle. Can we forage? We cannot forage. Never mind. Okay. A grave miscalculation. Vraska Golgari Queen? What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I am a little bit over this already. Let's go you there, and you can stick around there. Alright, and that unfortunately is a sorcery. Let's go with you. This is also, oh yeah. Yeah, we don't have anything in the graveyard to bring back. Oh man, we need a land. We need a land. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, we're done with you. And then they're just going to play Vraska. And then we can't get rid of Vraska. Oh my god, and now they're going to be exiling stuff from our graveyard. Oh my god. One thing after another. Alright, now we have to get rid of you. Oh, we can't. Alright, that at least keeps them off Vraska unless they draw a land next turn. We can now go Virtue on you, so you can stop giving stuff counters and get rid of that. Oh, we're just not doing too great here, are we? Now they can just bring stuff back from the graveyard with Baelmerk. Yep, there you go. Alright, we desperately need a board wipe now. We desperately need a board wipe. Oh my god, and now they're just flooding with Planeswalkers. We're done. We're done. Planeswalkers. I don't understand. I did not understand that Kethis deck. The only thing that made sense about any of that was Overlord of the Baelmerk. I don't understand the flood of planeswalkers that we just had to deal with. Vraska, and now Kaya. We were just not prepared for that at all. Belly in the parts. Let's go. Come on, man. Where are the board wipes? We have so many. Where is the card draw? We have so much. Belly in the parts. Okay, wonderful. They're going to just counterspell everything. Cool. Oh, we should have taken the Phyrexian Tower out. And we can't even use the Virtue of Persistence on it because it's not an instant. Alright, cool. Before they have mana up, let's go with... No, oh my god, Toxic Deluge is terrible here. I guess we want the Flash creature in order to block them. Let's go ahead and play Bloodline Pretender. See what happens. We'll go Villain. What in the world? And now they're refilling their hand. Awesome. Alright, well, we absolutely have to kill Malcolm now. I don't think there's any way we can stop Bellion, even with this Flash creature, because they've got so many cards in hand now. Look at them, they're throwing away Curiosity. Alright then. Well, let's get rid of you. And I guess no attacks. If they somehow go to remove this Bloodline Pretender, I guess we flash out the Obscura Alleyway. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, this is just going to be a straight up control matchup with lots of card draw into more control elements. Alright, well. Okay, they're just attacking with the 4-3? What's that about? Okay, they're leaving up all their mana. Oh, this is... I'm just... No, I'm not playing around all counterspells all day. Which is exactly what this deck is. Because Bellion players are like, oh boy, I'll just leave mana up for counters all day here and play flash spells. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not worth my time. If that's your play style and that's how you want to play, I'm just... No. Especially since we're not drawing anything good. Oh boy, VV. Even with the change, I've still been beaten by many VV decks. They nerfed it on Arena, so now it has to tap, as you can see. But that doesn't matter, because you know what they do? They just play 1 mana untap spells like Shore Up. And now they can do it on your turn. They took away the clause that says you can only do it on your turn, and so now they can do it twice per turn cycle. Brilliant Wizards. You've done a great job. Yes. Alright, let's go with Surveil Land. All right, witness protection is probably the best thing we could possibly find here. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves our shock land. Oh, no, we can't do that with Prismatic Vista. Never mind. We'll go with Verbose Host. Also, Virtue of Persistence. Pretty nice if they play VV right out the gate. Oh, I like a Sheoldred Apocalypse here. That is great with our commander. First time I've been able to draw this on stream. I did manage to get it in one practice game, but it was up against another card draw Sheoldred that had another card draw deck that had Sheoldred in it, and so it didn't do anything until I was able to bounce their Sheoldred back to their hand, and then they quit. Oh, good. We have a VV. Excellent. All right, well, let's tuck away the stock up on top and defeat the cycle. We'll do it exactly like that. And play our land for turn, put witness protection on VV, and cast stock up. And grab, okay. We'll grab Feed the Cycle and Teferi. This could get interesting. Oracle of the Alpha, you say? Well, Sheoldred might have something to say about this. Especially since we're not drawing lands. Where are they? One day we'll get the land and do wonderful things. Storm Splitter? Storm Splitter? What? Well, that's gonna get exiled with Arch Enemy's Charm. Oh, no, actually, we'll do Feed the Cycle. Do we have the cards? We do have the cards. Alright, let's forage for that, get rid of Storm Splitter. We'll get rid of you, and you. We'll go -3 on you, so things stop scrying for answers, and pass the turn. Still looking for a land. Nah. Festival of Embers. Okay. Oh, and Swiftspear's Teachings. Yes, draw your cards. Oh, goodbye, VV. Defeated by a 1-mana spell and a Sheoldred. Easy peasy. Man, I wish we would have gotten to do more cool stuff with this deck. I gotta tell you, I'm having a lot of fun with this one, and I will probably hold on to it for a little while. Until, I mean, we're not even anywhere close to our maximum on our deck numbers here. 38 out of 100, so I'm gonna play around with it. I think it's a lot of fun. And the villain sub-theme is kind of a little kooky, but, you know, it works. It works. Drawing 8 and doing all the card draw. If you're a card draw fan, you like drawing cards, and having a handful of 8 cards feels pretty good every single turn once you get Commander down. But that's going to do it for this one, man. Love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.